The GAC Sports Network welcomes you to the following presentation. The Great American Conference.
And hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fort Smith, Arkansas and Southside Arena. Gorgeous facility here, and it is the host of the GAC 2025 Basketball Championships. Hi everyone, Luke McConnell, Joey McWilliams here this afternoon. It's quarterfinal number 2 on day 2 here in Fort Smith. The final quarterfinal on the women's side, pitting number 3 seed Oklahoma Baptist against number 6 seed Northwestern Oklahoma State. And Joey, the Bison, their best record, best season in the program's D2 era, looking to build on that and make a run through this tournament. Meanwhile, Northwestern looking to get their first GAC tournament win on either side, the men or the women. Northwestern, the only school remaining in the GAC without a tournament win.
Well, and to their credit, too, I would say this it is one of the last 2 schools to enter the GAC. So maybe not as many years along as, say an Arkansas Tech or a Harding or a Southwestern to pick up those women's basketball. But they have been in the tournament for a number of years, 4 times previously. So this is their 5th opportunity to pick something up in the way of a win. But they're going to do so against a very, very tough Oklahoma Baptist team. And quickly, you mentioned, best record in the Division II era. This is a pretty good team in their NAI era as well, too. So no question, it's a solid program, and especially under Coach Bo Overton.
Bo Overton in his 5th season. Coach Tasha Dieselhorst in her 9th season for Northwestern Oklahoma State. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the number 6 seed Rangers of Northwestern Oklahoma State. 14-14 this year, 11-11 in conference play. First up, number 1, senior guard Carly Craig, 5'6" out of Blanchard, Oklahoma. Number 10, senior forward Camille Thomas, 5'10" out of Plano, Texas. Number 11, senior guard Peyton Jones, 5'10" out of Alva, Oklahoma. Number 20, senior guard Tegan Jones, 5'8" out of Shattuck, Oklahoma. And number 21, junior forward Kyra Bass, 6'1" out of Killeen, Texas. Bass, Jones, and Craig, all honorable mention, all GAC performers this season. Now the starters for Oklahoma Baptist, 20-8 this season, 16-6 in Great American Conference play. They've won their last 5 coming in to this weekend's tournament. First up, number 2, sophomore guard Peyton Condi, 5'10" out of Little River, Texas. Number 10, sophomore guard Parker Stevenson, 5'7" out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. Number 20, senior guard Mackenzie Crusoe, 5'7" out of Choctaw, unanimous first-team All-GAC selection after transferring to Oklahoma Baptist from East Central. Number 23, senior forward Kennedy Large, 6 foot out of Bing, Oklahoma. And number 32, senior forward Sierra Copeland, 6'3" out of Powell, Texas. The officials today, Wes Cyrus, Montrell Simmons, and Lauren Thomas. And Joey, we can't talk about Oklahoma Baptist without talking about the three-point line. The Bison last year, 11th in the conference in percentage, 8th in attempts, and 9th in makes. This season, they are 4th in percentage, 1st in the conference in attempts with 805, and 1st in makes with 265. They are also number 1 in the nation in free throw percentage at just over 82%. The Bison's 9.5 made threes per game ranks 4th nationally. And this is a strategy they started to implement at the end of last season. Coach Bo Overton pointing out that they knew that they would need to be better from that distance. They were starting games out down 12-0 essentially because of the disparity. Copeland and Bass jump it up, and Oklahoma Baptist with the first possession. Rangers in their 2-3 zone. Morphs just depending on the opponent. That pass thrown away by Stevenson. And here's Carly Craig with the basketball. Her pass deflected and stolen by Stevenson the other way. Stevenson goes into Craig, missed the shot, loose ball. still loose, and Condi finally comes up with it for Oklahoma Baptist. Officials resetting the shot clock to 30 as they constituted a Northwestern possession there.
That's obviously the right call.
Stevenson open, missed the three, too strong. Bass with the rebound. Let's bring in the third member of our crew, our sideline reporter, Sierra Clark. Sierra Clark, welcome in.
Yeah, Northwestern has never won a game in this tournament, but last week they beat Southeastern, who we just saw advance to the semifinals. So expect this game to be very physical because the Rangers force nearly 18 turnovers per game, and they lead the conference in rebounds. And as for Oklahoma Baptist, they're also another very physical team. They lead the conference in block shots and assists, so they are not afraid to share the love when it comes to the basketball.
Another offensive rebound opportunity for Oklahoma Baptist. Caruso holding on the wing. Shovels to Copeland, skip past Stevenson, rises up for three, too strong. And Thomas wards off Copeland to get the rebound. Jones leaves it for Bass, cutting right down the middle. Beautiful dish from Tegan Jones, and Kyra Bass, the transfer out of Temple Junior College, scores the first bucket of the game 2 minutes in.
It took just a little bit. You know, these teams have both been practicing here, working out here long enough to find their range. Took them a little while to get it here in this contest.
Condi knocks the ball away from Peyton Jones, up ahead, too far for Caruso from Copeland.
Slow things down, giving Copeland long enough to retire shoe.
Tegan Jones and Kyra Bass check out. Into the game for the first time, number 0, freshman guard Lily May, 5'8" out of Nixon, Missouri. Also, number 34, junior forward Jada Shipp, 6'1" out of Dallas. Condi shoots the passing lane and gets another deflection. Missed the layup, and she was fouled by Camille Thomas.
How about that from the sophomore? Very aggressive play, stepped right on in there. As you mentioned, she just stayed with it. It was a small gap, a little bit of a pass, looked like it would be more a handoff, and Condi said, no, I'll take that, thank you.
Condi 83% at the line this season, a big jump from her freshman campaign a year ago. Averaged 3 points last year, 6 points and 4 boards per game this year. She goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. We're tied at 2. 2.5 minutes gone by first quarter. Craig, back cut for Peyton Jones, off the glass, good, and the foul.
Absolutely.
Foul's going to be on number 23, Kennedy Large.
And beautiful pass, too. I mean, you watch that little bounce pass in on the inside. She makes that pass going away. That was pretty.
Jones misses the free throw, though. 85% of the free throw line. And Joey's maybe a little bit of a trend here in Southside Arena. Free throws have been a little bit of an issue both ways as Stevenson misses another 3. You just saw Southeastern go 10 of 15. They're an 82% free throw shooting team. 85% foul shooter Jones just missed 1. Camille Thomas underneath Large, missed the shot, hits the deck, no call, and here come the Bison.
For free throws especially, and the shot on the baseline. Those are 2 shots that you really have to find a way to get familiar with that gymnasium.
Kenzie Crusoe knocking down the 3 from the right wing, and OBU up by 1, 5-4.
Crusoe, the transfer from East Central.
Another deflection, but Jones swats it out to May. 3 to answer, no good. Shipp the offensive rebound, couple dribbles, throws it up and in with the left hand.
She willed that one in.
In Northwestern, 14 offensive rebounds per game. Right where they were a season ago, which is impressive considering no Faith Simpson this year for Northwestern, but in fact, maybe just a tick higher in the offensive rebounds per game. Eight on the shot clock here for OBU. Stevenson drives, scoop right-hand shot, no good, loose ball. May comes up with it. Here come the Rangers. Heard Coach Bo Overton tell us the Northwestern defense, it's unique, it's tough to play against, and it's not one you just shoot over the top. But Peyton Jones shooting over the top of Peyton Conde.
Speaking of which, yeah.
For the first three of the ball game for Northwestern, and they lead 9-5. Thomas knocks the ball away from Stevenson. Loose ball comes back to Parker. She goes in for the uncontested layup.
Wow, that was pretty, and she just stayed with it. Went away, got right back.
Do a timeout, next dead ball, as Craig gives to May. Dumps it down low to Ship, right to the basket. Fouled by Sierra Copeland.
Copeland unpleased, displeased.
Timeout on the court. 9-7, Northwestern with the lead. 4:37 to go in the opening quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more here on the GAC Sports Network.
What does it mean to be a Ranger? It means smaller class sizes, so you're seen and heard. It means graduating debt-free, like over half of our students. It means getting help when you need it through financial aid and scholarships, like more than 80% of our students. To be a Ranger, you're rowdy with excitement. To be a Ranger, you care about your education. To be a Ranger, you saddle up to a challenge and ride to success. Rowdy lives here. Rangers live here. Northwestern. Success lives here.
SWOSU has been saying that the focus is you for 20 years. Now that I'm here, I know my voice matters.
It's a true home away from home where the professors really do put the focus on me and my dreams.
At SWOSU, it feels like they are cheering me on with so many ways to get involved, like social clubs,
sports, quality academics, and great people who care about your success. For real, the focus is on you.
Open the door to your future at SWOSU. Go Dogs!
SWOSU, the focus is you.
Welcome back to Southside Arena. So young fans taking in some great basketball action. 9-7 here in the early going as Northwestern leads Oklahoma Baptist. Plethora of subs both ways out of the timeout. Quartet for Oklahoma Baptist. Senior Jill Leslie out there now. Freshman Allie Reel. Freshman Caitlin Davis and sophomore Jaden Getman joining Mackenzie Crusoe on the court right now. Jada Ship, 2 free throws for her. She knocks down the first. 53% of the line this season for the Rangers. Tegan Jones back out there along with sophomore Samaya Adigan out there for the first time. Ship goes 2 for 2. She'll check out. Some good minutes early here for Jada Ship. 4 points off the bench, and Kyra Bass back in for her.
Absolutely. Made the most of it, stayed in just long enough to put 2 more in the basket.
The Bison are a deep team as Allie Reel fires a 3, knocks it down from the left wing. 11 players average at least 9 minutes per game, including the 2 freshmen out there right now, Allie Reel and Caitlin Davis, who's guarding the senior Carly Craig. Here's Jones on the curl, drives to the basket, lays it in for 2. Getman was there on the hedge, but did not run with Jones.
Well, no.
Jones noticed the hesitation and went right to the basket.
And it was her. She hesitated just a moment on that drive, saw what was ahead of her, and then went ahead and took it straight on in.
Crusoe kicks it up top to Getman. See the right knee brace on Jaden Getman. Tore ACL this summer and came back in 6 months, Joey.
Absolutely amazing.
Fires a 3 from straight away. It's off to the right, no good. Rebound tipped away from Leslie by Jones. Here comes Adigan for Northwestern.
I mean, what an athlete, what a player, but what determination. I mean, that's more from what's on the inside of a person necessarily in what's on the outside.
Jones sent it to the ground on the baseline by
Now watch Jones here. She stops just for a moment there, and she sees Getman go the other direction. She goes on straight to the basket. Fantastic job.
Jones to Jones, cross-court skip pass. Long rebound comes out to Reel. Up ahead, Davis with it. Transition three from the right wing. That's off the front iron. Getman tracks down the offensive rebound. Shot clock did not reset correctly, which is an interesting thing since it did hit the rim. And the officials discussing it now, whether or not it should have gone back to 20, but the possession was still above 20 on the shot clock, so it'll be 25 on the clock, according to Montrell Simmons.
You know, while Oklahoma Baptist has the ball in this end, you were talking about the fact that that they've made the adjustment behind the three-point line. Sometimes those things change from year to year just from the player personnel, but you talked about the fact they started from the beginning of the season, the end of last season, the beginning of this one. This is a conscious decision by Oklahoma Baptist to take and make more three-pointers. You have to work at it more, obviously. There has to be, the work has to be put in the gym in the practice time, but they've consciously decided that we have to make this adjustment. Coach Bo Overton said, yeah, we had to make a change.
And part of that was because Jaden Getman's injury. They did not have the inside presence scoring the basketball that they would like to, but the scoring had to come from somewhere. Here's Craig straight away for three, off the offensive rebound. And Craig knocks down the second three of the game for Northwestern, and they lead this one 16-10, 2.5 to go first quarter. Pass deflected, Reel comes up with it. Here's Crusoe in the left corner. Bison averaged 29 attempts per game. That's 5th nationally. Obviously first in the GAC. Reel steps inside this time. Long two, missed it, got her own miss, put it in. And the freshman from Tuttle, Oklahoma, missed the first 8 games of the season. And averages 6 per game. She's got 5 here in the first quarter.
Now that's how you follow your shot. And realistically, I mean, there are a few people in the gym who are going to know where that rebound's going to go better than the person who shot it.
Here's Adigan just inside the three-point line, missed it to the right. Bison pushing. Crusoe inside, wraparound pass right into the arms of Chelsea Lindsley. But Lindsay on the Rangers bench. That's another turnover for the Bison, already their 5th here in the first quarter. So the Northwestern defense doing what they want to do and force turnovers on Oklahoma Baptist. Just 3 points off those turnovers thus far for Northwestern.
How about that three-pointer right there from Craig, last trip down the court.
She's got it left corner now, and cans another one. Great elevator screen there. Jones part of setting that screen that freed Craig up in the corner. Here's Getman, cut off on the wing, needs some help, fires it all the way back to Reel. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Rangers lead by 7. Caruso, deep left wing three, too strong. Leslie cannot track it down as it bounces into the stands. Leslie, senior out of Wichita Falls, Texas, a first-team All-GAC volleyball performer,
yeah.
Middle blocker for the Bison.
I was about to say, if you're familiar with GAC tournament broadcasting, you've heard Jill Leslie's name before. That's also by design. You've been watching our tournaments over there at Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs.
Absolutely. Here's Craig, triple teamed. Swings it all the way up to the right wing to Jones. 10 on the shot clock now. Jones hinds behind Thomas, fires a three. That's an air ball. Didn't come off her hand well, and that barely had any rotation. It falls harmlessly out of play.
Listen, I think that's a win for Coach Overton. Probably there are a few more basketball coaches around here that would do themselves a favor to go in and maybe raid the cupboard in the volleyball roster.
Oh, what a play by Davis, saving that to Crusoe, and she caught it on the run, going to the basket, and laid it in for two as the quarter was expiring. So it's a positive note to end on for Oklahoma Baptist, but the Rangers have to feel good about their first quarter as they lead this one 19-14 after 10 minutes of play in Fort Smith. We'll be back with the start of the second stanza right after these messages.
SWOSU has been saying that the focus is you for 20 years. Now that I'm here, I know my voice matters.
It's a true home away from home where the professors really do put the focus on me and my dreams.
At SWOSU, it feels like they are cheering me on with so many ways to get involved, like social clubs,
Sports, quality academics, and great people who care about your success. For real, the focus is on you.
Open the door to your future at SWOSU. Go Dogs!
Five made three-pointers between the two schools thus far. 2 for Oklahoma Baptist, but 3 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. They shot 7 of 14 overall in the first quarter. And that's a big reason why they lead 19-14. The Rangers have some capable shooters, including Carly Craig. 62 made threes coming into the afternoon, which was second in the GAC. Oklahoma Baptist, the better three-point shooting team as a whole. When you look at the averages, Joey, OBU almost 10 threes a game. The Rangers barely 5 a game. But if the Rangers can keep that margin tight, that would go a long way toward coming up with the upset.
Well, they're well on their way to doing that right now. Clearly at a pace that is beyond what they normally shoot that.
Tegan Jones back in out of the timeout for Northwestern. Here's Peyton Jones. Condi, Stevenson, and Copeland back out there for Oklahoma Baptist. Condi has the miss off the Camille Thomas jumper. There's Davis given space, takes one dribble, fires a three, too strong this time. Good look for the freshman Davis. 40% from deep this season. She's been outstanding in her inaugural campaign in Shawnee. Thomas steps through, missed the shot again. The Bison pushing. There's Condi between the rings, right side Stevenson. Getman, pass. Shot the passing lane, got the deflection, and another turnover for Oklahoma Baptist. They're 6th.
That was great, and of course Oklahoma Baptist does need to move the ball well and have done a good job so far, but you get those passes, especially if you're going to try to thread the needle, it has to be quick, and you can't look it in.
Bass got behind Copeland. Copeland thought she recovered with a clean block. Instead, she got her second personal foul. With 8:43 to go in the first half. And Kyra Bass shooting 2. Bass 58% at the free throw line this season. Big reason why the Rangers have been able to be efficient on the offensive glass. 7 times she's grabbed at least 5 offensive rebounds. Second in the conference to Rory Gear, averaging 3.5 offensive rebounds per game this season. Into the game for the first time, number 30, Sydney Duncan, junior out of Edmond, Oklahoma for Oklahoma Baptist. Averaging 10 minutes per game this season. One thing with OBU, they're deep. They're also really long. Routinely have 4 players play at least 6'2". Davis's pass deflected, and it goes out of bounds off Davis last. And that's another turnover for OBU.
How about these players so quick for the Rangers on defense? Coach Dieselhorst said, you know, that really is the key today. We have to shut down one of the best offenses in the league. It's a powerful Oklahoma Baptist offense, and that's the key to it for us. not so much the fact that they need to do well on offense, which they have been doing. That's an added bonus right now. They have to shut down Oklahoma Baptist from the defensive perspective.
Tegan Jones, a great dive and dish to Ship, but Ship missed the shot badly. Had a good look at it. Ball just popping around the perimeter here for the Bison. The Rangers zone equal to the task. Again, you see this zone, it's a 2-3 in base, but not necessarily in function as Condi missed the three short as it clambers hardly out of bounds. But you see those wings on the outside, Joey, coming all the way up to the wings on a pass and then sinking back down. Just flying all over the place. The Rangers have been super effective so far with OBU shooting just 29%. The defense as sparkly as the sequins on Coach Dieselhorst's jacket there.
She always dresses for success, and I think that's even more so especially true during the GAC tournament.
Here's Adigan back in for the Rangers. Working against Large. 10 on the clock now for Tegan Jones. Goes left behind the pick, and then Large poked it away from her. Here's Caruso driving in on Peyton Jones. Finishes strong with the left hand. Caruso now with 7 to lead the Bison, who still trail by 5, 21-16.
Caruso making that move from East Central to Oklahoma Baptist, have an opportunity and is right now having that opportunity to play with maybe some bigger post players.
Here's Ship gathering in the loose ball, pivoting around the defender, scoring, and fouled by Sydney Duncan. Beautiful move here as you see the step through there by Ship. Jada Ship having a great day off the bench.
Absolutely.
6 points so far. Missed the free throw, though.
She's a transfer from State Fair Community College. That's in Sedalia, Missouri. It's not far down the road from Mrs. McWilliams' hometown there in Warrensburg.
Northwestern maintaining their lead. Here's Large from the corner, no good. Condi, the offensive rebound. She's fouled by Adigan.
That one should be on the court. They were moving around like she might go to the free throw line. On the court there, and you see the substitutions now coming back in for Northwestern.
Actually going to give that to Carly Craig. Actually, they corrected that. It was on Adigan. Here's Crusoe, catch and shoot 3, rattles out. Large, the offensive rebound, puts it back up, missed it. Looked like she got hit on the arm by Bass. No call. Bass and May just came back in at the dead ball. Jones hesitates, driving kick, offensive foul as she ran over Crusoe. First foul on Peyton Jones. It's the second on the Rangers in the period with 6:05 to go before halftime. Rangers leading 23-16. And now an offensive foul the other way. Moving screen called on Kennedy Large.
Kennedy Large, that is her second 13 foul.
It's her second.
She
honestly
knew.
Didn't look like there was much contact there on the screen, Joey.
No, it really didn't. But as soon as the whistle was blown, she knew I'm about to go take a seat and watch this for a little bit.
Camille Thomas back in for Adigan for Northwestern. Knocked out of play by Stevenson. Joey, Northwestern jumped up early. Haven't let OBU get back in this. Thomas scoops it around Getman, missed it. Getman has the loose ball as Thomas slaps the floor in frustration behind the play. Here's Condi, steps into the 3, but took too many steps to step into it. Turnover number 9 for the Bison, who seem a little flustered right now, Joey.
They do. That's big in a game in which they trail by 7. Had some looks on the three-point line, but it's those turnovers that Coach Overton is going to look at the half on the stats and say, we have to put a stop to this.
Craig around a couple screens, leaves it back on the wing for Jones. Thomas skip pass to May on the wing. 8 on the shot clock now for Peyton. Jones with a nice crossover. Driving kick to Craig, corner 3. High arcer from the rafters, no good. Bass the offensive rebound. Pass deflected though into the hands of Stevenson. Fast break layup. Stops and hits as she let the freshman May fly by.
It does not get any better than that. Stepped in the passing lane, coast to coast. She had momentum the whole way.
Thomas lobs it inside for Bass, who got behind Duncan. Nobody on the help side, and Bass puts it in with the left hand. Consistency has been a struggle for the Rangers this season, but so far they've been doing it pretty well as Getman goes over her left shoulder and puts it in with the right hand. Should we only give her 1 point for the right hand shot from the left side of the basket there, Joey?
I'm not to. I'm not going to at this point. It was pretty enough. Now ask me if I'm coaching through layup drills.
Here's Thomas, cut off, outside May. Crusoe flies by, May resets, fires a 3, in and out. And Getman has the rebound. Nice move by the freshman, letting Crusoe fly by. Condi's pass deflected. She was looking for Getman. 4-on-2 break. Outside Jones, left wing 3 in transition. Too strong. Rebound tipped around by Bass, but Duncan comes away with it for the Bison. Now the Bison have numbers the other way. Crusoe weaving through traffic. Now Getman cut off. Getman hounded in the corner by Thomas. Pulls up, missed the shot. Looked like she got hit on the arm.
Now, how about that help on the Northwestern defensive side?
Pass deflected, but Bass recovers it. 3 minutes to go. Timeout called by Coach Dieselhorst as the team's a little out of gas, down to 3 minutes without immediate timeout. We'll take one here, though. Northwestern leads by 5, 25-20 here on the GAC Sports Network.
The professors care and they go out of their way to make sure that you are going to succeed.
Hi, I'm Rolante. I'm a sophomore at Southeastern, and we help make this video.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment, because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Rangers faithful pleased with what they've seen so far in this ball game as Northwestern leads 25-20. We haven't had all chalk on the women's side since 2018. We're 3/4 of the way there, but Northwestern looking to spoil that and keep that streak intact. Back in for the Rangers out of the timeout, Jada Shipp and Tegan Jones, and in for the first time today, Isabella Pearson, freshman out of Manford, Oklahoma. Caitlin Davis back out there for OBU along with Jill Leslie for the Bison.
Do you think these Rangers fans aren't hungry for a basketball tournament win?
Here's Jones met at the pinnacle by Getman. Getman got the block, but a foul called by the official up top is going on Getman. Big collision there.
Wow.
Getman still at just about 70% back to normal, according to Coach Bo Overton. But as in his words, she's just built different, coming back from that ACL injury in just 6 months. Missed the first couple games of the season, but able to be back. Has been coming off the bench, and certainly not her usual self just yet, but the Bison are better with her out there at 70%.
Exactly, and 70% for Getman is better than 100% from some.
That one goes out of bounds. Sierra Clark, what do you have for us?
Yeah, Northwestern head coach Tasha Dazzlehorst was telling her team, hey, no, we're tired, but they're also tired, so just relax and settle in. And we've got to finish this quarter strong. You can tell that the physicality is definitely getting to these teams here with a little bit of sloppiness on both ends, guys.
Ship pivoting, gets it outside Jones. She'll fire another three from the wing. That's no good. Rebound tipped around. Stevenson had it, but it deflected away from her. Jones takes it into Getman. Rejected out of bounds by Getman. That one was 100% clean. And Getman and Jones exchange a few words there.
It's just a party here in Fort Smith.
A little feistiness there between the two, and now a foul on Ship, trying to free up Jones, doing it illegally. First foul on Ship, and the third team foul on the Rangers.
Okay.
2 minutes to go in the quarter.
I'll take that foul, and here's why. If you're Ship, you have to make a statement too for your teammate and say, hey, listen, we're going to make some room for her to get open, and you know, that was a great block earlier, but no, we're going to play physical too.
Here's Davis, left wing wide open for three, and missed badly too long. Freshman now 0 for 3 from three-point range. Their Ship spins into a double team, is fouled. Leslie got the block up top. I think they're probably going to get Getman reaching in, and that's going to be number 2 on Jaden Getman. That's 5 fouls now on the Bison, who trail 26-20. Northwestern hadn't hit a field goal in a little over 3 minutes, and OBU no points in 3 minutes. As Ship continues to lead the Rangers here.
And that was the point I was going to make, Luke, is I hadn't seen the trend yet on how long it had been since Northwestern scored, but it feels like a while. This is a game that feels like it could have been broken open a little bit more by the Rangers if a couple more baskets go in. Obviously still the first half and lots more time to play, but if you're a 6th seed, you want to try to break this thing open. You've had some chances already.
Ship checks out. 8 points, 4 for 5 at the free throw line. Bass back in. Here's Crusoe from the left wing, too strong. Craig has the rebound. As good as Crusoe's been this season, 47 made threes, just 29% from three-point range for the senior. Under a minute to go, first half. Entry pass to Bass, and she's fouled by Leslie, brought her arms down. And Bass will shoot 2, looking to push this to a double-digit lead.
Well, adjustments at the half for Oklahoma Baptist. Obviously, you have to take care of the ball a little bit better. Understand this Northwestern defense is intense, and it's playing with an amazing fervor here in Fort Smith today. You hope a couple more shots go in. You got to keep Northwestern on the defensive end. You have to keep Northwestern from getting easier looks. Force the issue more on the defensive side.
Bass missed both free throws, so no harm on the foul for the Bison. Loose ball, Thomas collects it, it goes out of bounds off Leslie last as she tried to rip it away from Thomas. And right now, there's just more energy from those in black and red.
There really is. You're exactly right, Luke. But this is one of those things, though. They're going to look back at empty trips, like 2 missed free throws, things like that. If this doesn't go their way in the end, those are the things that will come back to haunt from the second quarter.
10 on the clock for Craig. And then lost it out of bounds. Nope, deflected by Stevenson. No protest from the OBU bench on that. 7 seconds on the clock. Craig gets it into Jones. Jones working against Crusoe. Hesitates, drives to the basket again. Blocked from behind by Getman once more. Crusoe, 3-quarter court, no good. And that's how the first half comes to an end. A solid first half from Northwestern Oklahoma State. And they will take a 28-20 lead into the locker room. They forced 12 first half turnovers by Oklahoma Baptist, turning those into 8 first half points. Rangers 7 first half turnovers, and that led to 6 points for Oklahoma Baptist. 5 offensive rebounds, 5 second chance points for Northwestern Oklahoma State in that first half. And Joey, just overall, a great first half for Northwestern as we.
Yeah, Coach Dieselhorst is coming back over now. She'd forgotten about it. A little bit different rhythm for her to get used to in the conference tournament. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh,
but
no,
yeah, listen, Northwestern has had opportunities, and we'll throw it here really quickly to Sierra to give her a chance to talk about that, but they have had opportunities.
Sierra, you're with Coach Dieselhorst.
Coach Dieselhorst, strong defensive effort from your team as Oklahoma Baptist hadn't scored in the last 4 minutes, but your team also didn't score themselves in the last 4 minutes. So how do you create those opportunities in the second half?
Yeah, we just got to keep playing defense. They're one of the best offenses in the conference, so I'm pleased with our defense, but we got to convert on the other end. Free throw line and easy baskets underneath. So keep defending, and then hopefully the goal will open up on the other end.
And then 17 rebounds from your team in the first half as well. How do you continue that effort as well?
Yeah, those are the 2 emphasis, defense and rebound. So we got to keep doing that, and then hopefully it'll come on the offensive end.
Great, thank you so much. Back to you guys.
28-20, Northwestern Oklahoma State leads Oklahoma Baptist at the half. They held the Bison just 2 of 15 from 3-point range. We'll step aside for a timeout, and when we come back, we'll break it all down for you and get you ready for the second half of action. Northwestern up by 8 in the final quarterfinal of the 2025 GAC Women's Basketball Championships.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
One of the fastest growing universities in the state and the region, Southeastern Oklahoma State University, has classes for bachelor's, master's, and certificate programs. Over 45 degree programs are available with in-person, online, and hybrid options. With a legacy of excellence dating back to 1909, our dedicated faculty and staff are here to make your legacy a great one. Your future starts here at Texoma's University.
How to spot a boll weevil. Boll weevils are a fascinating species. They're known to travel in packs, are highly intelligent, and can thrive in any environment. Each and every boll weevil is unique, and they have unique opportunities. But they all share one common trait. Every boll weevil has a bright future awaiting wherever they go. And that's how you spot a boll weevil. Learn more at uamont.edu.
Hey, what you doing this for? Just out here for recreational purposes, working, man.
Mission today is to work hard until you can't go no more. It's always a team mission. Can't get nowhere without the team. It takes everybody.
1, 2, 3. Hey, you better be open. You better be open. Man, listen, There's only one attitude that you gotta bring. Let's go. That you need to bring.
Work. I mean, we come out here every day to get better. If it was easy, everybody would do it, man.
We work out on the street. You feel me? We the best in the nation. We outwork y'all. We outwork anybody.
We always grinding, always getting better.
Every time I come through these lines, no matter where these lines at, work. Maximum effort.
Get him out of here. Let's go.
If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but strength, knowledge, and wisdom are what you build along the way. There's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, you write your own script to what comes next. So here's your cue. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
I am inspired to lead.
I'm inspired to research. I'm inspired to care for others. I'm inspired to shape the future. I'm inspired to tell compelling stories.
I'm inspired to innovate.
I'm inspired to create.
I'm inspired to serve.
I'm inspired to be a champion.
I'm inspired to change the world.
At Southern Arkansas University, we believe success comes from grit, showing up every day, ready to face challenges head on. It takes determination, pushing beyond limits, learning, growing, and leading with purpose. And it takes perseverance, because every setback is just another step on the path forward. That's why we were nationally ranked the #1 best small public college in Arkansas by niche. Southern Arkansas University. Grit, determination, and the ride of a lifetime.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
It's your moment.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
At East Central University, we educate and empower students to transform the world. We provide an exceptional hands-on learning experience with professors who really go that extra mile. East Central University encourages students to become who they are meant to be while making lasting memories. East Central University, welcome home.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Running outdoors, you got to take what nature gives you. We'd like to say we run when they don't. So we want to give you products to be able to run when you don't think you should run, when it's pouring rain outside, it's snowing. We're going to have products for you to get out there. You don't get better sitting on your butt not training. You got to get out there and run.
At Under Armour, it's always about premium textiles. They need to perform, they need to be the best. The merging of hybrid textiles with naturals and new seaming and bonding and super sleek, modern, fast, futuristic designs, that's where we are really going to turn it up a notch. If you look good and you feel good, you're going to perform better.
Halftime here in Fort Smith, Northwestern. The 6th seed leading number 3 seed Oklahoma Baptist 28-20 at the break. Luke McConnell, Joey McWilliams back courtside with you here at Southside Arena. And Joey, right now the Rangers are winning because of their defense, holding Oklahoma Baptist just 31% shooting, 2 of 15 from three-point range. They have forced 12 first half turnovers. They have just been the better team so far. The offense on both sides was lacking, to say the least, just a combined 15 points in that second quarter. But Northwestern has been the team with more energy, and they have forced the issue so far on the Bison.
Yeah, I like lacking. I was going to go with sketchy, but I think they're both appropriate there. And for Northwestern, again, just the way they played through the first 20 minutes, it's been very impressive. They've done what they needed to do, was hold Oklahoma Baptist in check, one of the better offenses in the league, top 2 offenses in the league. The offense for the Rangers has had a little bit to be desired as well, especially near the end of the second quarter. Opportunities there to really take a larger lead and widen this gap somewhat. So you give Oklahoma Baptist an opportunity to make some adjustments at the half, but Northwestern has played so well. They've been aggressive, and they've moved so well on defense. It's been very impressive to watch. Coach Dieselhorst really has her team ready to play.
One big difference in this one, 12 free throw attempts for the Rangers in the first half, just 2 for the Bison. And one slight byproduct of the Bison's focus on the three-point line. Then they don't get to the free throw line quite as much as everybody else. They're really good at it at the free throw line, first nationally, in fact, when they get to the free throw line. But the Rangers have been more aggressive going to the basket. They've been rewarded with 12 free throws to just 2 for the Bison. However, as Coach Dieselhorst said going to halftime, 7 makes. She'd like to have a few of those back in her column to push this to at least a double-figure lead. But
yeah, you don't want those empty trips there. That is where it really, when you have the opportunity and the clock stopped and you're on the line and you have the opportunity to add to it a little bit more, that's where it's come up just a little bit empty as well. But you have to say so much about the just the alacrity with which this defense has played today. It's been impressive.
Jada Shipp and Peyton Jones tied for team high honors with 8 points apiece for the Rangers. Mackenzie Crusoe leading the way for the Bison with 7 points in the first half. And Joey, if the Bison are going to come back to win this one, what do they need to do?
Well, they have to put, obviously, they have to make a couple more three-pointers. They have to get that in, take better care of the ball. And the ball movement has been a bit of an issue. They've telegraphed some passes where they need to just have the quicker ball movement, not look the ball in. And, you take care of business on your end doing that, make a couple more shots. Don't give up the easy turnovers. No unforced errors.
The Bison been under 30% from three 11 times this season. 5 and 6 in those games. One thing going for them right now, the Rangers shooting 35% in that first half. OBU 14 and 1 when holding the opposition under 38%. So which of those two things is going to give way as we start the second half? Both teams with their original starting five out on the court. Craig, Jones, Bass, and Thomas for Northwestern. Condi, Stevenson, Copeland, Crusoe, and Large out there for OBU. Both Copeland and Large with 2 personal fouls for Oklahoma Baptist. Nobody with more than 1 for Northwestern. Here's Stevenson, pulls up at the foul line. Bass challenged the shot. Parker Stevenson adjusts in midair.
Well, she
and
did.
Puts it
That was
in.
great. I still, when I hear the name Parker Stevenson, and this is going to tell my age, but I think of the actors. Some people who are a little younger than me may think Baywatch. I think Hardy Boys. But again, that betrays my age.
That snaps a nearly 5-minute drought on field goals for both teams, and both teams put in a field goal on their first possession of the half. And the lead remains 8 for Northwestern at 30-22. Pass deflected out of bounds by Jones. We've got Large running the baseline there for Oklahoma Baptist. Stevenson rejected out of play by Bass.
Wow.
With 7 on the shot clock.
Get a chance to look at this one more time.
Condi inbounding for OBU, sends it up top to Crusoe. Pulls up just inside the three-point line, missed the shot. Jones had it knocked away from her, but Craig tracks it down for Northwestern.
Craig's been everywhere on the court for the Rangers.
There's Bass, reverse side, missed the shot, loose ball. Copeland has it. Copeland might have gotten a piece of that shot as well. Stevenson from the wing for 3, too strong. Copeland the offensive rebound, taken away from her by Tegan Jones. 2-on-2, Jones tried to spin, dribbled it off her leg. They swing it around. Peyton Jones, open 3, too strong. Offensive rebound for Tegan Jones. Senior driving baseline. Tried to scoop it around. Large, missed the shot. Loose ball. Condi has it. Not a great shot there for Tegan Jones.
No, force that one.
Condi in transition, missed the free throw line jumper, found the loose ball, put it up and was fouled. Foul is on Carly Craig, her first foul on the team. Shipp and May returned for Northwestern, their first action of the third quarter, as Tegan Jones and Bass take a seat for Northwestern. You see Coach Dieselhorst with a pretty clear rotation, getting Bass and Jones, and line change with Shipp and May, and leaving Peyton Jones and Carly Craig, 2 senior workhorses out there. Did not come off in the first half. There's another free throw miss on this goal to our left, Joey. I think there's something there.
You know, it's interesting, too, that you mentioned that, because it has been that goal.
Foul underneath is going on Sierra Copeland, and that's her third. She'll check out.
I would have thought, Luke, if there would have been a particular end to miss free throws on, it would be the other goal, the north goal, because there's a little bit more of a depth issue there, and the sun's shining in.
Thomas. Jones on the curl and gives it back to Thomas. Backing down, spins around, large, bounces out. And it goes out of bounds. Thomas was going to catch it, then realized she was laying out of bounds. It was like, well, no point in that.
If it works, that's one of the better plays of the afternoon. Nice move, Thomas. Give and go from Jones to get it back to her.
Here's Leslie, found some space on the baseline, and that is an opening that we've seen a little bit lately. She found a soft spot in the zone. Ship right back at her, scores, and is fouled. And Jada Ship in double figures 9 times this season, goes into double figures this afternoon with her 10th point. Now she's got 11 and a strong showing at the line. Now 5 of 6 for the 53% foul shooter.
Well, you'll take those numbers in the conference tournament, won't you?
Absolutely. Showing up on the big stage. Large tried to skip it. Thomas intercepted it. Another turnover for the Bison, their 13th. Craig matched up on Leslie. Fires a 3 over the top of her, no good. Thomas, the offensive rebound, gives it out to May. Jones run off the line to the basket. Missed the shot, loose ball. A foul is called. It's going on the Bison. It's going on Peyton Condi. Large checks out. Getman in for the first time in the third quarter for OBU. It's 6:11 to play. 3 fouls now on the Bison. 6:11 to go third quarter. Northwestern leads by 8 still, 33-25. Ship goes to that left hand. Too strong with that shot. Crusoe behind the back. Freezer from Craig. Tried to go backdoor to Leslie. Wasn't there. Jones the interception up ahead to the freshman Lily May. Wisely brings it back out. Now dumps it down to Thomas. Thomas pirouetting. Kicks it out to May. Here's Thomas. Skips it over to Jones. Down low to Ship. Ship working against Caruso. Fires it up. Caruso fouled her. Good job by Northwestern taking advantage of the size mismatch inside. 2 more free throws coming for Jada Ship.
There was a lot, that play slowed down a lot. And you may have heard some of the Oklahoma Baptist fans behind where we're sitting talking about the fact that Ship was in the lane for a significant amount of time. And she was, as the way the play slowed down in development. But you're right, it is a bit of a mismatch down there.
There's OBU fans behind us, Joe.
I know.
I haven't heard them the whole game.
I was surprised too. We sit close. It's a different seating arrangement here than it has been in recent years, and so they're pretty close by. The fans from all around. You definitely can tell the fans behind where we're sitting here in any given game.
Absolutely. Nice and tight once again.
Like that. You like that.
Goes 2 for 2. She's now 7 of 8 at the free throw line, and Crusoe threw it away as Getman was cutting in. Crusoe thought she was camping on the corner. Another turnover for the Bison. That's now their 3rd of the period, 15 in the game. Northwestern leads by 10 as we come up on the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Now Bass pivoting. Right-hand hook, no good off the back iron. Thomas tips the rebound to Jones. Loose ball again. Jones got it back. She's fouled going up. And again, the Rangers just seem to want this a smidge more right now as we head to our under 5 media timeout. Northwestern up by 10. We'll keep it here. The Rangers dominating the offensive glass right now. It's now 10 offensive rebounds. They haven't turned those into points yet, Joey, just 5-second chance points. But looking to do that here with Peyton Jones going to the free throw line coming up after the break here.
Yeah, we had a chance to look at this, and one of the things that we've been talking about, Luke, was how much we've seen Northwestern play on defense. Watch this. They're in a zone right here, so you have a couple players up here near the top, and you've got some down here. OBU, to beat that zone defense, we're seeing them move the ball. If you can pass the ball well against a zone defense, it's going to work to their advantage. What you also need to have are people who are cutting. You've got somebody right here for Oklahoma Baptist cutting the baseline. This is going to help a lot here in this instance because it's good ball movement, but you have to have a cutter too. Where you've seen the most movement from Northwestern, however, is up here on the top. You can start the play now as you see Stevenson set it up. You've got a cutter, ball movement against that zone. Ball movement, bam. Right there, what you didn't see from Northwestern was the movement laterally on the baseline. And that's where Oklahoma Baptist gets open. You see it a lot around the top. It's caused frustration. Oklahoma Baptist finally gets an open look because it didn't get the movement on the baseline, and they're stepping up. There's that one more pass, quick look, made basket. Good job. Oklahoma Baptist needs to continue passing the ball well, but they've got to have some cutters too. They've got to have that movement away from the ball.
Last foul was on Peyton Condi, her second. And the Bison already over the foul limit with their 5th team foul. Jones with her first free throw. Jones has been a GAC tournament hero before, being a key part as a freshman on Southern Nazarene's 2021 GAC tournament win. Here's Leslie on that baseline, just like you drew it up, Joey. Were you in the OBU huddle just now?
Well, you know, listen, if I could match wits with Coach Overton, I certainly would not. He'd have me 100% of the time. He's a fantastic coach.
Here's Craig in the corner for Northwestern. Sierra Clark has something on the Rangers as well.
Yeah, that's right. Head coach Tasha Dieselhorst is really putting an emphasis on those rebounds because that is Northwestern's bread and butter. She was telling her team just in that huddle, every rebound is ours. Just keep being aggressive. We need to grab those rebounds, she was saying. So they had 17 at the half. We'll see how much more they can get for the rest of this game, guys.
Thank you, Sierra. So you're doing a great job prowling the sidelines for us. Lots of great nuggets of info for you, the viewer. Pass knocked away from behind by May as Reel turns it over. Here comes Craig. Floater, short. Getman has the rebound.
I got the feeling she got up in the air and made the decision to shoot once she was already there.
Here's Davis, 3 in transition, no good. Jones the rebound. 2-on-3 break. She'll circle it back out. Rangers lead by 9, but they're just 2 of 13 in the quarter now, Joey. Have not taken advantage of the turnovers and offensive rebounds. And Montrell Simmons calling Kyra Bass for 3 seconds in the lane.
Don't think those seats weren't sown earlier by the fans behind us. Seriously.
Yeah. Officials can hear that.
and they want to make the right call too. I mean, you know.
They're getting graded, just like you and I are getting graded for this broadcast. Oh, did you not know that? Your Telestrator examples have gotten you big bonus points so far. Here's Leslie, got it caught on her hip, got away with it. Getman scores from the middle of the paint.
I was always the student to try to get bonus points, Luke, so there we go.
Rangers haven't hit a field goal in almost 4 minutes now, as OBU's clambered back within 7. Jones got past Reel, but a foul on the drive. Committed by the freshman Allie Reel, her first, and Jones will shoot 2 more free throws. Just 2 for 5 at the free throw line for Peyton Jones, the 85% foul shooter.
That's the big T. It's the flip side of what you were saying earlier. You know, 53% free throw shooting, go 5 for 6 is great. You get an 80+% free throw shooter missing 3 of 5. That's not great. And Oklahoma Baptist, of course, that one works out well for the Rangers. They'll take those fouls, especially from a freshman who can give them up. They'll take that if you're getting only 1 point at the line or worse.
Jones goes 2 for 2, pushes the lead back to 9. Rangers have led by as many as 11 here in the third quarter. Crusoe wide open left wing, too strong. And OBU now 2 of 18 from 3-point range. Jones working against the freshman, skips it out to Adigan. Adigan across the paint, forced it up. A lot of contact. She hit the deck, no call. Loose ball and a jump ball with a possession arrow favoring Northwestern. 14 on the shot clock here for the Rangers.
Points for the Rangers would be big here. You get a basket, you extend that lead to double digits, and late in the third quarter, this could be a big boost to confidence.
Craig throws it into the backcourt, but Adigan runs all the way back to track it down. 10 on the clock now for the sophomore. Here's Craig, tried to get it to Bass, deflected. Bass tracks it down. Here's Craig, has it ripped away by Crusoe. It goes out of bounds with 1 on the shot clock. And Joey, this could be, with 1 on the shot clock, since there's no tenths displayed, this could be anywhere between 1 and 0.1. So we'll see how fast this one gets in. Adigan gathers, shoots a 3, no good. And Davis has the rebound for OBU. Good look from Adigan. Here's Crusoe, knifing through defenders, passes up the layup for a 3-pointer from Jaden Getman in the corner. Big 3 there for Jaden Getman. Lead back to 6 with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter.
And for as many as Oklahoma Baptist has taken lately, first time they had one go in since the first quarter. That's
Bass
huge.
blocked by Leslie. Craig, 3. Off to the left, no good. Adigan, another offensive rebound for Northwestern, and she's fouled. Foul is on Reel, her 3rd. Bass and Tegan Jones check out. May and Ship return for Northwestern with 1:14 to go in the third period. 38-32 Northwestern. And the Rangers without a field goal in 5.5 minutes. Adigan misses the first free throw.
Second chance opportunities for Northwestern, and they're not capitalizing.
Free throw good there. It's a 3-possession game at 39-32. 14 offensive rebounds for the Rangers, just 6 second chance points, Joe.
Yeah, and you talked about 5.5 minutes without scoring. Here's another number along those lines. 1 for their last 17 from the field.
2 of 18 in the period. Here's Crusoe. Pivoting with 7, out to Reel. Reel hesitates, bounce pass down low to Leslie, fade away, baseline jumper, good. Jill Leslie, 6 points here in the quarter. Makes it a 5-point game with 40 seconds to go.
That was a big-time basket, big-time basket.
As the shot clock was winding down, Craig crosses over on Crusoe, works to the right side, gives it up to Adigan. Adigan to Ship. Ship goes to the left hand, blocked by Leslie, swatted out top, Getman there. 18 seconds to go. Getman drives, off glass, too strong this time. Craig has the loose ball. 9 on the clock for Craig. Picks up her dribble, fires to the corner to May. May steps around Leslie, left the shot short. Adigan, the offensive rebound, missed the shot in tight. And Northwestern, just a tremendous effort, but little to show for it in the way of points and made shots. They'll take a 5-point lead to the final quarter. 39-34 Rangers. We'll be back on the GAC Sports Network. 5-point lead for Northwestern Oklahoma State as we head to the fourth quarter. The 6 seed trying to knock off the 3 seed, and Joey's been scrappy on both ends the entire game. A lot of defensive plays there in the first half. Offensive rebounds, steals. It's been tough out there. It's been tough to score the basketball. Both teams shooting under 40% for the game. Oklahoma Baptist 36%, but with 16 turnovers. Northwestern down to 23% after going 2 for 21 in the third quarter. It's there for Northwestern, but they just have to put the ball in the basket.
You know, okay, all things being equal, we start this fourth quarter. If you're Northwestern, you'll take a 5-point lead against Oklahoma Baptist. You want to go in with a 5-point lead.
There's Leslie on the baseline. Missed that one after knocking down 3 of those in the third quarter. Condi and Large back out there for Oklahoma Baptist. The Rangers keep the same 5 of Jones, Craig, Ship, Adigan, and May. Has ended the third. Here's Adigan working on the wing. Jones driving, crossing over, floater in the paint. Good, and the foul.
The lid finally came off the rim. Wow.
Foul is on Mackenzie Crusoe for Oklahoma Baptist. Sierra Clark was in the Oklahoma Baptist huddle. Let's hear from Sierra.
Yeah, Coach Bo Overton was really pleased by how aggressive his team was in that last third quarter. He was telling his squad, way to get us in this thing. Now we just got to keep up that ball pressure and just be really strong with the ball. He really wants his team to get away with this win, guys.
They have a little bit of an uphill climb at this point.
Crusoe working at the high post. Gives it to Condi. On the curl, stops, gives it back out. 7 on the clock now for Crusoe. Crusoe knifing to Stevenson, left wing, deep 3, no good. And Jones with a nice box out on Condi for the rebound.
Condi came up on Jones and she said, hey, back off. Trying to call this play.
Craig down low to Ship. Ship to the left hand, a little bit too strong. Thomas taps the rebound out, but did so by going over the back of Large.
I think the official thought about that one just a little bit.
It's her second personal foul. Ship out, Bass in. Thomas scoreless today for Northwestern, 0 of 5 from the field.
She's had some pretty good defense. Bass has had some pretty good defense as well.
Here's Crusoe, quick catch and release from the corner. She knocks down the 3. Here's Bass right now, kicks it out to May. 3-pointer on the way to answer. She does, the freshman.
And how about that?
Shot.
That's a confidence builder, Luke, because she was a little frustrated after missing that shot right before the end of the third quarter. That's a confidence builder for her.
Leslie whips it to Crusoe, pulls up off the dribble, missed the shot. Thomas has the rebound. 7:30 to play, 8-point lead for the Rangers. Condi shot the passing lane, deflected that out of bounds. Coming around the back of Peyton Jones. 18 on the shot clock for Northwestern. Getman back in for Large. Eight on the shot clock now for Craig. Now Jones with it. Driving on the sophomore Condi. Forced it up, missed it. Bass got it, missed it. A lot of contact there. Coach Dieselhorst wanting something, anything. Here's OBU the other way. Skip pass over to Condi. Stevenson left wide open. Deep 3 straight away, no good. Condi soaring in for the offensive rebound, lost it as she came down. Jones has it. Up ahead to May. Back to Jones. Jones now with 8 rebounds to lead all players. Jones is fouled on the drive. No shot. It's not the NBA, Joey. Foul is on Peyton Condi, her third.
That is her third, second team foul on the floor.
Second foul on the Bison, 6:31 to play. 45-37 Rangers. She passed to Bass. Bass creates some space, missed it. Had it ripped away from her on the second attempt. There's Crusoe, a couple crossovers and a foul up top on Peyton Jones. Just her second foul of the afternoon. Adigan back in, Thomas out.
Yeah, lots of substitution for Coach Dieselhorst. She's really getting fresh legs as often as she can.
Stevenson changes hands in midair, missed the shot, rebound tipped around. Leslie controls the loose ball for Oklahoma Baptist. Here's Stevenson, finds herself open. Three-pointer, too strong. And OBU now 4 of 23. Craig working out top against the sophomore, and sophomore Stevenson a little too tight there on Craig, commits the foul. Her first. Third foul on the Bison. Stevenson checks out, Caitlin Davis in. Who's going to step up for OBU? Crusoe, the only one in double figures with 10. Jones working baseline, doubled. Tried to get it up top, and Adigan had it go through her hands. Davis dashing down court, blew the layup. And here comes Craig the other way. Craig crosses over, stops at the free throw line, leaves it back for Adigan. Rangers content to run a little bit of clock here. Down low, Bass. Missed it in tight again,
wow.
Joey.
This is one of the lower scoring games in GAC tournament history.
Crusoe goes coast to coast. It makes it a 6-point game with 5 minutes to go. The lowest scoring game combined was the 2023 final. 57-46 Southern Nazarene over Harding. Here's Adigan straight away. Well off the mark, to put it kindly. Up ahead. Condi run off the line, leaves it back. Davis straight away for 3, no good. And a foul is called. And it's going on Northwestern. Timeout on the court. 4:37 to play. Can Northwestern hold on and get the first upset of the 2025 championships? They lead by 6 here on the GAC Sports Network.
If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but strength, knowledge, and wisdom are what you build along the way. There's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, you write your own script to what comes next. So here's your cue. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
The Rangers might be shooting just 24% from the field, but they're ahead on the scoreboard, and as tough as it would be for Coach Dieselhorst to see that shooting percentage, she'll take a win here any day, even if it means shooting 2% from the field. That last foul on Kyra Bass for Northwestern. Third foul on OBU. the first on Bass. Here's Crusoe, resets, corner three. That's an air ball. Falls right into the lap of Getman. Put it up and in, and the foul.
She may get three the conventional way.
Fouls on Peyton Jones. That's her third. And it cuts it to a 4-point game. And Getman, 88% at the line, missed it. I'm telling you, Joey.
That end, you're right.
The south side goal is proven fickle for these free throw shooters here. Craig has it knocked away, gets her dribble back, gives it up to Thomas. Crusoe right in Craig's lap. These two have gone at each other for 4 years. And now Crusoe knocks it away. Says it went off her foot, but official disagrees. Says it stays with Northwestern with 8 on the shot clock. Thomas lobs it into Ship. Bangs with Leslie. Left-hand shot, no good. And Getman has it for OBU.
And if you're Coach Dieselhorst, you can just watch and hope.
Here's Davis, mismatch. Now Crusoe, bumped to the floor by Ship. And that is foul number 5 on Northwestern. Yep. So that'll be 2 free throws here for Crusoe. Ship checks out, Bass back in. It's the second foul on Jada Ship.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not as big a deal for her personally, but it does put Oklahoma Baptist on the free throw line from here on out.
Crusoe knocks down the first. 85% at the free throw line this season. Good for 25th nationally. She had taken 140 coming into the day. But those are her first 2 this afternoon. And it makes it a 2-point game. 3:43 to go. The Rangers lead is down to 2. We'll be back with more after this timeout.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
It's your moment. It's your moment.
It's your moment.
.60 run for Oklahoma Baptist over the last 85 seconds. The Rangers have not scored in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. What was once an 11-point lead halfway through the third quarter and an 8-point lead just a few moments ago is down to 2. The Rangers are 4 of 30 here in the second half, 13%, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Here's Camille Thomas, gives it to Peyton Jones on the curl. Gets around Condi, blocked by Leslie.
Wow.
The Ranger bench looking for a foul there as Condi was bumping Jones into the baseline. Crusoe to Davis on the wing. The freshman steps inside, missed the shot, loose ball. Getman, the offensive rebound for Oklahoma Baptist.
Another opportunity. Big time offensive board from Getman.
Tons of time left. Crusoe out to Condi. Skip pass. Getman and Davis ended up standing in the same spot. Nearly a turnover.
Odd. Yes.
But fortunately, it went out off of Jones for Northwestern. So the Bison have 3 seconds on the shot clock here. Comes to Getman. Getman fell down, and a shot clock violation. Might have been a bump from Bass, but that's been uncalled all afternoon, Joey.
Yeah. You have to know the room there.
Getman just kind of tripped over Bass's leg. It was no different than what Peyton Jones endured on the baseline, and Coach Dieselhorst calls a timeout, 2:42 to go.
Yeah, both these teams prior to that timeout have 3 timeouts left. This may be the first time in this tournament that we're going to see timeouts at a premium. I think both squads are going to use all of them before it's all said and done here. It's going to come down to that. We have the tightest game of our trip to Fort Smith so far. It's been an interesting game to watch, and I was going to say it's been a fun game to watch. I don't know if you enjoy good defense. They're both playing good defense, and I think that the missed shots have been predicated in part to the good defense. There have been some just missed shots too.
Rangers ball in the front court. 2 timeouts left for Northwestern, 3 for Oklahoma Baptist. You said, Joe, it's the first one that's going to be decided by single digits, which we'll take. We're excited about that. Here's Craig. Blows by Caruso on the baseline. Got caught underneath. Craig gets it back. Bounce pass to Thomas. Needs help. 7 on the clock. Peyton Jones. Floater. Bounces off. Loose ball. It goes out of bounds off of Oklahoma Baptist. And now the officials are going to talk about it. And it's going to stay with the Rangers. 18 on the shot clock. Joey, that might be the first time that I've seen the other official come in to talk about it and not overrule the other guy. And now Caruso with the interception. Davis back to Caruso. Craig with a swipe away, and it bounced off her heel to stay in play.
That was huge.
Unbelievable bounce there for the Rangers, and Lily May trailing the play right there to pick up the loose ball. Caruso doing everything she can to make life miserable for Carly Craig right now. Here's Bass, and 3 seconds called on Bass. Once again.
Well, and it's the right call. Northwestern has had post players camp out in the lane over the course of this afternoon.
Bo Overton calls timeout with 1:48 to go. And look at this right here. You see Craig deflects it. It bounces off her heel as she's jogging out of bounds. Swipe and kick. And it's Lily May who picks up the loose ball. What an incredible play by the senior there. It's little plays like that, Joey, that make you think, like, maybe, just maybe, the Rangers might pull this out if things are going to happen like that.
Oh, they've had the great game plan coming in. I mean, you can see it, the way they've executed on defense. This has absolutely been, it's been a game they were prepared for, they practiced for, they were ready for, they knew what they were going to see, they knew what needed to be done.
The Rangers' last points came with 8:03 to go in the ball game. We are at 1:40 now. 6 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. Caruso has it knocked away by Craig, and now Caruso, incensed that she was not given a foul on Craig's steal. And that was the definition of a frustration foul on Caruso, and that is her 4th. And the 4th team foul on Oklahoma Baptist.
Free throws from here on out for both sides now.
A lot of seniors here not wanting their careers to end, but Caruso comes up with the steal again. Outside Getman. Stops, gives it to Caruso. Corner 3 for the lead. It's good! And OBU on the high side with a minute to play.
That's appropriate. Absolutely appropriate for Crusoe. The transfer from East Central, wanting to be a part of this team at Oklahoma Baptist. She's played so hard today, and with 4 fouls, sticks that one in from the corner.
And just a total breakdown defensively for the Rangers, as you saw 3 players roll to the high side of Getman and then left Crusoe wide open.
And, you know, she's the one who got the steal to bring it down the court. I mean, it's been, you talked about seniors not wanting this to end. She has really taken this game on her shoulders.
Crusoe now a game-high 17 points. 3 of 8 from three-point range. What did the Rangers draw up here with 58 seconds left?
Well,
they have May, Bass, Thomas, Jones, and Craig out there.
You know, it's one of those things. You probably want to go inside again, but you have to be able to make the shot once you get inside. It's been tough, and OBU has some of their taller players out on the court. Getman and Leslie in there right now. This is big.
Here's Peyton Jones. Circling back out. Calling for the screen. Drives past Condi, forced it up, missed the shot. And Davis has the rebound and a timeout given to OBU.
Jones wanted it, and I think they wanted her to be able to take the shot. That probably was not the shot that she initially had wanted. You mentioned she's asking for the screen. She didn't get the screen there. Decides to go right side anyway, and the running jumper did not go in.
Jones now 4 of 19 from the field today. The Rangers are 4 of 33 in the second half. And let's not overlook the fact that OBU just 34% with 19 turnovers. They're 5 of 26 from three-point range. But the Rangers need 1 defensive stop. About 11-second difference game to shot clock. They can play this out. They've got 1 timeout in their pocket. You know that they're going to use that off a rebound to advance the ball into the front court. Condi gets it into Crusoe. Davis holding out near midcourt. Moves it up to Crusoe. 13 on the shot clock.
Rangers shifted to a man defense.
Crusoe gives it up to Getman. Here's Leslie on the baseline. She's fouled by Bass with 12.9 seconds left. So Jill Leslie, 2 free throws here. Leslie 8 for 9 at the free throw line this season. And the first one rolls in.
That's the tougher one of the 2 right there. She can breathe out a little bit and put this one in. That's been her shot on the baseline all game long. And there you go.
She goes 2 for 2, and the lead is 3 with 13 seconds left. 48-45, Oklahoma Baptist. And again, another reminder, the Rangers have not scored in 8 minutes. Since the 8:03 mark of the ball game.
And there was a stretch there in which Oklahoma Baptist had not scored either. This 11-point run has just been within the last almost 5 minutes of this game. So neither team were scoring. When that was happening and neither team was scoring, it's okay for the Rangers to have the offensive issues, but when Oklahoma Baptist went on the run, had to get something to fall, and it has not.
Rangers are 8 for 10 at the free throw line in the second half. Went 7 of 12 in the first half. 15 of 22 in a 3-point game. You'd like to have a couple of those back. Now Joey Bison up 3. At what point does OBU foul up 3?
It's a good question here. I would think it would be quickly. If you're going to do it at all, you need to do it quickly.
May gets it into Thomas. Is it to Craig? Craig sidesteps Crusoe, 3 on line. It's good, and we're tied.
Wow.
7 seconds left as Carly Craig sidestep Crusoe.
And a design play to get it to her. They gave it to Jones last time, didn't get the shot of the look they wanted. They needed 3. They run, get the fake screen there. She comes back the other direction and lines that one up and drains it. So well done by the senior. And what a time, too. I mean, again, more than 8 minutes of game time without points. 7.2 there. If anything, Luke, I mean, if you're going to add any time at all, possibly 1/10, maybe 2. But I thought they did a pretty good job of stopping the clock on that one.
12.9 seconds left. Not a lot of time there. I am a little surprised OBU didn't just wrap up immediately.
Exactly, and that was to your question. If it was going to happen, I would have done it quickly. Apparently that was not part of the game plan, so you don't want to foul. And the possibility, too, of a Craig leaning in to a foul like that, you put her on the line for 3 possibly anyway. So here's where that defense that's been stellar all game long for Northwestern has to kick in. But Oklahoma Baptist, they didn't add anything to it. 7.2, plenty of time to run a play here.
I think putting 7.8 on the clock is what official Wes Cyrus mouthed toward us. Not taken care of. Adding those tenths always becomes a hazard. What happened to just a running clock that you didn't have to manually operate?
How old are you?
I've seen Hoosiers.
Okay. I've watched that a time or two myself.
Tied at 48. You got plenty of options here if you're Oklahoma Baptist.
And you have to think here, too. Inbound play, you don't have to have the 3 here. You just need points. Get the ball inbound, set up a play possibly for a screen if you're going to drive around it. The Rangers have been in a zone pretty much the entire game. It depends on the defense they're running right here. Watch for these screens. The top players to come down, screen for the lower player. There you go.
Comes into Crusoe. Crusoe trying to get toward the basket, fade away. It's short all the way, and we're going to overtime. Great defense by the Rangers. And for the first time at the 2025 GAC Championships, we've got free basketball in Fort Smith. Tied at 48 as we head to an extra 5-minute period. We'll be back with the start of overtime after these messages.
It's your moment. It's your moment.
It's your moment.
Well, Luke, there's the ball inbound right here. Now, here, get it over to Craig. That's exactly where they want on there. She fakes the screen, comes back over for the opening. Little pump fake to get open for that shot. Watch, there it is. Puts Crusoe on her heels and has the opportunity and the space with which to make that shot. Fantastic play. Design inbound play. They didn't want to take too much time to get it done. What that also does, Luke, too, is when you get the shot off that quickly and you have some time, if it's a rebound on a 3, it's very likely going to be a long rebound. Someone's prepared for that, and they're ready for another 3-point opportunity, which is what they would have had done. Carly Craig, the senior, executes. We talked also, by the way, one other thing is that talked about the fact they were probably going to use up all their timeouts. They did. Both teams get 1 additional timeout now in the extra session.
Both teams come out with how they ended regulation. Crusoe, Condi, Leslie, Davis, and Getman for OBU. Thomas, May, Bass, Jones, and Craig for the Rangers. Here's Jones, finds herself wide open left wing. Three is good!
Oh, wow.
And a fist pump from the senior, Peyton Jones, finally knocking one down. Her second of the day, but first in quite some time. Davis resets, fires a three to answer off the back iron, and Camille Thomas tracks down the long miss. Just a quick reset. Mackenzie Crusoe has 4 fouls. Peyton Condi out there with 3 for OBU. Peyton Jones out there with 3 for Northwestern. Here's Thomas. Oh, deflection. Craig saves it as Davis went down. Thomas down deep, pulls up over Leslie, left it short. And Getman has the rebound, pushing tempo for OBU in the front court.
That just has not been Thomas's day on the offensive end. Now 0 for 6.
Crusoe, left wing, might have been partially blocked by Thomas. Getman the offensive rebound and the putback.
After that, again, partially blocked, as you mentioned. Getman, right place, right time.
Getman now a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Here's Thomas to Bass. Bass around Leslie. Hook shot off the glass and in.
New life for the Rangers. New offensive look.
Just needed that extra 5 minutes, I guess. A little pep in their step now. Crusoe whips it to Davis. Baseline Leslie. Skip pass all the way to Condi. Back over to Davis. Gives it to Leslie, driving the baseline, and she lays it in.
What a game Jill Leslie has had today. 4 for 5 from the field. 2 clutch free throws near the end of regulation.
All 10 of her points coming in the second half and overtime. 15 on the clock for Carly Craig. There's Thomas holding top of the key. Back outside to Bass, long way from the basket. 4 on the shot clock. Northwestern unaware. Peyton Jones has to fire it up. And a shot clock violation. Peyton Jones thought she was hammered.
Now, it was unlikely. I mean, she was forced to unlikely to get that whistle at that point in time. Too close to the shot clock.
Bass and Thomas out. Adigan and Ship in with 2.5 minutes to go for the Rangers. Rangers lead by 1, 53-52. Here's Getman, straight away for 3, no good. Loose ball, still loose, Leslie has it. Outside Davis, corner 3 for the lead, no good. Leslie the offensive rebound. Davis will try it again. This one's good. It's a 2-pointer. It's a 2-pointer for Davis, so a 54-53 lead. Here's Ship, back up and in the foul.
Well, it hasn't shown up on the scoreboard just yet. Should be Oklahoma Baptist 54 and Northwestern 55 with Ship on the line to try to add to that.
The official will go into the scorer's table to make sure of that. Ship's free throw rattles out. So 55-54 Northwestern with the lead by 1. 1:45 to go. Pass deflected, and it goes out of bounds off the Rangers. 18 on the shot clock here for Oklahoma Baptist.
Those skip passes just aren't working against this Rangers defense. It becomes an issue at this point in the game. You're still going to have to move the ball well. And you realize when you go past 40 minutes of game time, these players, they put a lot of hustle in. They're moving in that zone still, and there is a lot of pep still in their step to get out there, but you cannot have those skip passes or slow telegraph passes.
Eight on the clock. Leslie on the baseline, got free again. This time she missed it. And Bass has the rebound. 90 seconds to go. The Rangers lead by 1, 55-54. Crusoe nearly had a steal. There's the freshman May, up top to Thomas, down low to Bass. Working against Leslie, she traveled.
She did.
Good defense by Leslie. Who's been the starter in the post for Oklahoma Baptist the last 2 years. Supplanted a bit by Sierra Copeland this year. But has been huge in the second half. And overtime for Oklahoma Baptist. 1 minute to go. OBU trying to retake the lead on this possession. Here's Crusoe, pulls up, missed it short. Peyton Jones the rebound. Rebound number 9 for Jones. 38 seconds left. Tasha Dieselhorst wants timeout. We'll take time with them. 55-54, Northwestern trying to preserve the lead when we come back on the GAC Sports Network.
At East Central University, we educate and empower students to transform the world. We provide an exceptional hands-on learning experience with professors who really go that extra mile. East Central University encourages students to become who they are meant to be while making lasting memories. East Central University, welcome home.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Oklahoma Baptist needing one defensive stop here with 38.5 seconds left, trailing by 1. We've had all chalk on the women's side thus far. Northwestern trying to get their first ever GAC tournament win and end the chalky streak here in 2025.
It's been gutsy play from Oklahoma Baptist. Just need one stop here and try to make something happen on the other end. Time for both these teams.
Craig gets it to Jones. Got away from Condi, goes to the basket. Got it in the foul!
Jones is going to try to make this a 2-possession game here on the line.
Foul on Jaden Getman. Saw Peyton Condi over pursue on the pass. And Jones spun to the middle, had a free lane, and Getman couldn't get there in time. But she missed the free throw with 30 seconds left. And Oklahoma Baptist calls their timeout to advance it into the front court. Jones now 5 of 9 at the free throw line for the 85% foul shooter. And
it's amazing. It really is. It's conference tournament time. But both teams now have used their timeouts, so no timeouts left here, no shot clock here either.
The amount of doors left open by both teams this afternoon. Didn't make a house real cold real fast in winter. Let's just leave it that way.
That much is certain.
57-54, 29 seconds left, no timeouts either way. Possession arrow favors Oklahoma Baptist.
Which then, if you're, Northwestern, it's okay. Step in, see if you can try to tie the ball up. It's not going to go your direction anyway. Trying to hack on a 3.
Now flip side, Northwestern up 3. When do they foul? Up 3. We just saw it not work out for Oklahoma Baptist by not fouling. Leslie will fire 3, and she's fouled by Craig.
Well, the quick answer for that is not there.
Second foul on Carly Craig with 22.9 seconds left. And Jill Leslie to the line for 3 free throws to tie the game. She's already hit 2. She hits the first. You see there on the replay a quick trigger by Leslie, and that was a foul all the way. One more here, and remember, Northwestern does not have a timeout to advance the ball into the front court. Leslie's third is good, and we're tied.
How about Leslie on the free throw line? My goodness, she's been clutch.
The Rangers can get the final shot.
Don't need a 3 here, you just need points.
Jones dribbles off her foot, picks it up, needs some help, pass deflected, loose ball, Crusoe has it. Up ahead to the freshman Davis with 2. And she's called for a travel as she pump faked as Craig came flying in. 0.1 on the clock. The officials are gonna have to go to the monitor to see if there's more time left. There should be a couple tenths left. And Coach Dieselhorst quickly drawing up a play.
But depending upon how many tenths left makes the difference on what you have to do when you get the ball. If it's 0.4 or less, you have to just touch it. You can't collect it and then shoot.
And opportunities just squandered both ways here in this one.
Can we talk about Jill Leslie's free throws?
Absolutely.
I mean, we're not talking about one end of the ball game. We're talking about twice. She made 2 free throws in regulation that were clutch, that were key. She made 3 free throws here in overtime that were clutch, that were key. Okay, this
0.3 on the clock. So
you just have to touch it, throw it. This has to be a length of the court thing almost, because no one here is strong enough to just tap it in.
Leslie guarding the inbound at 6'3". Lily May, the freshman, triggering it in. Gets it to Craig. One dribble, shoots it up. And we're going to double overtime. One more, maybe. At least another 5-minute period. Coming up next here on the GAC Sports Network.
What does it mean to be a Ranger? It means smaller class sizes, so you're seen and heard. It means graduating debt-free, like over half of our students. It means getting help when you need it through financial aid and scholarships, like more than 80% of our students. To be a Ranger, you're rowdy with excitement. To be a Ranger, you care about your education. To be a Ranger, you saddle up to a challenge and ride to success. Rowdy lives here. Rangers live here. Northwestern. Success lives here.
SWOSU has been saying that the focus is you for 20 years. Now that I'm here, I know my voice matters.
It's a true home away from home where the professors really do put the focus on me and my dreams.
At SWOSU, it feels like they are cheering me on with so many ways to get involved, like social clubs,
sports, quality academics, and great people who care about your success. For real, the focus is on you.
Open the door to your future at SWOSU. Go Dogs!
SWOSU, the focus is you.
Peyton Jones starting overtime off with a 3-pointer. Jill Leslie coming up huge for Oklahoma Baptist. Caitlin Davis tying the score. Jada Shipp making big plays, and what looked to be maybe the game clincher from Peyton Jones, but she missed the free throw, allowing Jill Leslie to make 3 free throws to send us to a second overtime. Northwestern with possession, and a foul is called on Oklahoma Baptist, and that's on Mackenzie Crusoe, and she has fouled out of the ball game.
That was quick.
Crusoe running through the screen of Camille Thomas.
Thomas was set.
And that's the right call there on Crusoe. So Crusoe fouls out, 17 points, 4 steals. Camille Thomas knocks down the first free throw.
Apparently that's where Thomas needed to be to make the shot today. She has been 0 for 6 from the field, but she gets to the free throw line and puts her first points in the basket twice.
Let's check in with Sierra Clark.
Yeah, Northwestern head coach Tasha Dieselhorst was saying in between overtimes, hey, we've got to keep getting stops in order to be in this, and our defense needs to be a lot more solid. They can't let Oklahoma Baptist remain open and make those big-time shots, guys.
Getman bounce pass down low to Leslie. Beautiful look. Big to big passing there.
Exactly. And what a move by Getman, too, on the outside. She did get a defender up. She almost drew a foul there as she got her defender up in the air. But she drew in as she went to the lane, and it was a great job by Leslie as a cutter to remain open and take the pass and put it in stride.
Knocked out of bounds there by Condi. 4:01 to go. 15 on the shot clock.
You have a pretty forward post-heavy lineup in the game right now for Oklahoma Baptist. Coach Bo Overton, some tall players in, some forward types in.
Here's May. Gives it back to Craig on the wing. Step back three on the way. And she rips the cords. Carly Craig sent us to the first overtime. And she puts Northwestern back up by 3 with 3:37 to go. Rangers now 5 of 6 in the overtime periods as Getman gets behind the defense and lays it in.
Turnabout's fair play, too. That was Leslie with the assist that time.
Rangers up 1. OBU finding a lot more space in the zone as the afternoon, almost evening now, has gone along. Here's Jones, step back from the foul line. That's short all the way. Condi has the rebound. Here come the Bison. Here's Davis, knifing in, leaves it for Leslie. A foul is called. Rangers wanted a travel.
Wow.
Craig with the step back as the shot clock was winding down. Foul was on Bass.
I was looking for a travel on that one as well.
First free throw on the way from Davis is good. She remains perfect at the free throw line this season. 32 of 32 now for the freshman. And 33 of 33 gives OBU the lead, 63-62.
It's such an impressive number. And it's 15 feet. It's the same shot every time, and yet it's not. Fantastic job by the freshman.
Down low, Ship. Left-hand hook shot, good again from Jada Ship. 17 points today. Condi holding left wing. And something that's happening, Joey, is the middle of that Ranger zone is coming way high to that foul circle. And that's allowing that baseline. And then Thomas deflects the pass, gets the steal, and Condi.
She wrapped her up.
Has wrapped her up, and Condi now has fouled out.
Wow.
For OBU.
Watch on defense, just keeping her hands up right there. Thomas coming through. She's been out. She has not been a factor on the offensive end, at least through the first overtime. She's had 2 points on the free throw line here in the second overtime, but it's been her defensive play that has been so big.
Parker Stevenson comes off the bench for Condi, who joins Crusoe down at the end of the bench. Having fouled out, Thomas leaves the first free throw short. Rangers now 17 of 27 at the free throw line, 78% foul shooting team this year. Thomas goes 1 for 2. The lead is 2. 65-63. 2 minutes to go. Who's going to be the leader here for Oklahoma Baptist with Crusoe on the bench? Here's Getman. cut off. Gets it outside to Davis on the wing. Swing it around. Stevenson knifing into the paint. Hanging shot bounces off, and Bass has the rebound.
You got your upperclassmen for Oklahoma Baptist right now as your post players. The freshman and sophomore out there running the court. Here's where Crusoe was so big on defense against Craig for the latter part of the game.
Jones with 10 on the shot clock. Working against Large. Keeps the dribble alive. Drives baseline. Tried to bounce it in and stepped on the baseline. Another turnover for the Rangers. That's their 16th.
That's another, to borrow the mixed sports metaphor, another unforced error.
Coming up on a minute to go in double overtime, 65-63 Rangers. Davis skips it over to Stevenson. In the corner to Large, back to Getman. One more to Davis, tees up a three, it's online. Too strong though, and Craig has the rebound.
Craig now with a double-double. Watching those rebounds pile up.
And Coach Dieselhorst wants timeout with 45 seconds to go. 2-point lead for the Rangers. We'll take time and be back with more on the GAC Sports Network.
One of the fastest growing universities in the state and the region, Southeastern Oklahoma State University has classes for bachelor's, master's, and certificate programs. Over 45 degree programs are available with in-person, online, and hybrid options. With a legacy of excellence dating back to 1909, our dedicated faculty and staff are here to make your legacy a great one. Your future starts here at Texoma's University.
How to spot a boll weevil. Boll weevils are a fascinating species. They're known to travel in packs, are highly intelligent, and can thrive in any environment. Each and every boll weevil is unique, and they have unique opportunities. But they all share one common trait. Every boll weevil has a bright future awaiting wherever they go. And that's how you spot a boll weevil. Learn more at uamont.edu.
Henderson State waiting their turn. They'll be up next at 5:45.
Which is getting closer.
Yeah, the break between sessions is quickly disappearing, which is our dinner time, Joey.
Yes.
Northwestern basketball up 2 with 45 seconds left. They have not made it easy on themselves.
No.
17 offensive rebounds, 7 second chance points, 21 turnovers for OBU, just 12 points off those turnovers. OBU with more second chance points, more points off turnovers with fewer.
This is an interesting play design coming out of the timeout.
Here's Thomas, dumps it into Ship. Ship going to work, left-hand shot, left it short, loose ball. Thomas missed the putback, still loose. Ship, the offensive rebound, goes back up, missed it again. Thomas fouled.
Fourth opportunity. 3 offensive rebounds, 4th opportunity, and Thomas will go to the line.
Ship out, Bass in with 21 seconds left. Camille Thomas can make it a 2-possession game, which at no point in any of this wild craziness of a game have we gotten to a point where it is a 2-possession game late.
Yeah.
Thomas hits the first. She can do it for the first time here with this free throw. And she does. OBU takes time to advance it into the front court with 21.4 seconds left. And if you're Northwestern, you don't breathe easy here up 4, but you do at least feel a little bit of security knowing you cannot lose or tie on this possession.
You definitely cannot lose on this. Wilder things have happened. We've been watching some wild things happen already. There's always the potential for the 4-point play, but and again, let's go back. You asked the question earlier, when do you foul in a situation like this? If you're going to foul, you need to foul early. If you're not, if you're going to let it play out, Oklahoma Baptist needs to get at least one quick shot. It doesn't have to be immediate, but it does need to be quick. You don't want to let 15 seconds tick off this clock before you try a 2 or a 3. And it doesn't have to be a 3 either, because you know you're going to have a second shot.
Large gets it into Stevenson. Nice and need to go quickly. Leslie, cross-court skip past Large. Quick 3 from the corner. Bounces off, no good. Getman the offensive rebound. Getman, fadeaway jumper in and back in with 7.5 left. 2-point lead. Quickly comes into Craig, and Stevenson wraps her up with 6.9 seconds left. No timeouts either way, so Carly Craig goes to the other end where she's a 94% foul shooter this season, looking to put this one away. 67-65.
Thought it was well executed by Oklahoma Baptist on the other end. Looked like there started to be a little bit of pressure as that one rattles in. That one is the big one. The next one can come a little bit easier for a shooter on the line.
And it's perfect. 4-point lead for Northwestern. Stevenson racing into the front court. Tried to go backdoor to Davis, deflected, and the Rangers have pulled the upset over Oklahoma Baptist as they win this one 69-65 in double overtime. A thrilling game, a thrilling, gutty performance from Northwestern Oklahoma State today as they upset the 3rd seed Oklahoma Baptist. And Joey, when you look at the entirety of the game, I think that we would both say the deserving team ended up winning.
Northwestern, they gave it all, and they had the better game plan today. On one end of the court for the majority of the game, they executed better. The offense was lacking at times, and that much is certain. There's no way around that. The fourth quarter was so brutal for Northwestern on the offensive end, but they were able to get to play not 1 but 2 extra periods, and they simply gutted this one out.
What a gutty performance by the Rangers, who looked dead in the water in the fourth quarter. They didn't score for nearly 8 minutes before Carly Craig tied the game up with a 3-pointer with 8 seconds left in the ball game. And Sierra Clark has Carly Craig and Peyton Jones with her right now.
This is the first time that your Northwestern program has ever won a game in the conference tournament. What does that mean for this program?
Oh, it's special. You know, we've been in this position multiple times, and we haven't gotten over that hump, but I'm just glad today we were able to get it done.
Yeah, you know, coming in, we were the underdogs. OBU had beat us both times in the season, so we kind of wanted to get back, and that's what we did. We never gave up. So.
And during regulation, the last 6 minutes, you guys went on a scoring drought. What was working in overtime?
We were just trying to get the ball inside. You know, we felt like our post had a mismatch, and if we got it in, then they would be able to kick it out to the guards and just create for us. So we were just trying to get it inside and make stuff happen.
Yeah, I mean, we really rely on our defense, and that was key tonight, especially when we're not hitting shots. So if we go to our D, we know we can get stops and then just kind of execute on the offensive end.
You had that clutch 3 in the beginning of the final overtime. What gave you that confidence that you can make that shot?
We've had, I think, 2 or 3 games this year where we've been relying on that last shot to tie it to go into overtime in the regular season. And, you know, I've been in that position where I missed 2 shots in the regular season in some games. And so I really just wanted this one, with it being my senior year, and to move on to the next round. So.
All right, survive in advance. Good luck, guys, and congratulations. Back to you guys.
Carly Craig, Peyton Jones, 2 players that have been around the GAC a long time, going to be around for at least one more day here in Fort Smith. Joey, the final numbers are something else. OBU shoots 34%. The Rangers win shooting 28%. They went 21 of 32 at the line, and again, doesn't seem great. Again, you missed 11 free throws, but OBU 12 of 14. They outscored Oklahoma Baptist by 9 at the free throw line, and they win it by 4 to take this one over Oklahoma Baptist. What a game.
It is, and I would say this once again, it's a testament to what good defense can do. And Northwestern played great defense over the course of the entire afternoon. Held Oklahoma Baptist, one of the best offensive teams in the GAC, just held on to them. They kept them off the board often enough that it made the difference ultimately in the end. Shout out once again, Oklahoma Baptist, great season. A great job by the seniors, but a shout out once again to Northwestern and the game plan they had, the way they executed it specifically on the defensive end.
So that's going to do it on the women's side, and the run continues. We have not had all chalk since 2018 on the women's side as the 6th seed. Northwestern knocks off Oklahoma Baptist, the 3 seed, 69-65, the final score. Coming up next, we'll finish off the men's quarterfinals with Oklahoma Baptist, the 4 seed, taking on 5 seed Henderson State, followed by 3 seed Harding taking on 6 seed Southwestern Oklahoma State. That's all coming up in the nightcap here at Southside Arena. The women's semifinals are set. Southern Nazarene and Southeastern Oklahoma State, Harding and Northwestern coming up tomorrow on Semifinal Saturday.